Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And what we have in prospect is pulsating cup action. It's Inter Miami, and they face Minnesota United.
Well, Derek, although the hosts are clear favourites, this could prove to be a tricky game for them unless they score an early goal, because their opponents will sit deep, remain compact and defend with determination. They also pose a threat on the counter-attack and are really good at set plays. It's going to be an interesting one.
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today. Sergio Busquets plays with Ivan Rakitic in central midfield. And leading the attack today is Luis Suarez.
Thanks. Good game. Good game. Good game. Hey, good game. Thanks. Good game. Cheers. Good luck.
This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Well, it looks like they're going to play in a 3-4-3 formation without wing-backs, which means the outside centre-halves will need to cover the areas out wide, which I would say is asking a lot.
Thank you for joining us. Now get ready for a great match.
And the match begins. Carrasquilla. Hassani Dotson. Shashua. And he's through here. And what a magical save it was! Short corner taken. Now they stopped them in their tracks. Promising position, this. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Possession one. And support available. And he's made headway. Fine goalkeeping to push that away.
Well, what a chance that was to take the lead. But you have to give the goalkeeper credit. What a brilliant save that was.
Well, as spectacular as the save was, it can't be just about their stellar keeper. They know that. Must be! And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
Goal.
And back underway, 1-0 it is.
Number 18, Jordi Alba.
Foiled by the post. No defensive resilience there.
Well, that would certainly have put them in a great position. But with only a one-goal lead, they're never going to be able to relax.
Well, a game of such fine margins, but let's see if they can create another opportunity. Oh, denied by the post, but a good strike.
Yeah, really good strike. Hits the back of the ball, hits it with power, just not the accuracy required.
They've regained possession. Messi. Adalberto Carrasquilla. Now with Rakitic. Moving it forward. Messi. And Lionel Messi has turned infield. And that's a straightforward stop. He has teammates around him. And a fine reading of the situation. Really good challenge. Suarez. Well, difficult for both sides to find any passing rhythm. Neymar makes his way forward with purpose. Options around him. Busquets. And putting it wide from there. A pity, really. Pukki. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence.
Well, the hosts have had so much of the ball in the last 15 minutes and have been threatening with it. Surely it's only a matter of time before they get another.
Indeed, perhaps they can cash in again. Let's see. Ivan Rakitic. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. Adalberto Carrasquilla. Shashua. Now options are plenty. He's got to have a go here. He got a good palm on it. In search of the equaliser. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Not getting a strong fist on the ball. Another corner conceded. What can they do with this one? Keen to take it short here. Excellent ball towards the front post. Not really the ideal clearance. And the move breaks down. This could square the game. Oh, but no! Heroism flashed in front of his eyes. Couldn't take the chance.
Well, I think that's a poor miss. They really should be level now. Will they come to regret that?
Well, half-time coming up shortly and the home side on top. Stuart, interested to get your critique.
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent. But any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
Rakitic. Just the challenge that was required. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Well, that is how to break up a counter-attack. Oh, managing to beat him. Chance here. Superb stop. And it's with Pedro. Messi in the vicinity. And firing it towards goal on the volley. Could have gone in.
Well, that's a big chance. Yes, it's on the volley, but I think he should score there.
Jordi Alba. The first half here comes to an end. Well, one man who caught the eye in the first half was Jordi Alba. How would you assess what he's done, Stuart?
Well, I have to say, I thought he was good. He affected the game, he made the right decisions, and he looked lively out there.
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Messi. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. And a good-looking ball. Long-range effort. And a wild attempt from distance. Not one for the highlight reel, Stuart.
Well, that's a waste. He had much better options there.
Jordi Alba. Neymar. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Long way out this. Well, not a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, he couldn't quite get it on target, but at least they're making chances now.
Pedro. Well, there's been a lot of speculation as regards this transfer and whether it would go ahead. It's finally been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, they've got a real bargain here. He's such a good player, and he brings so much to this team. This is a really great deal for the club.
Adalberto Carrasquilla. Good work to regain possession. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. And they're making a change. A good vision there. Martinez. Now with Rakitic. Suarez. Let us just point you in the direction of Major League Soccer action live on EA TV. It's Inter Miami up against the Colorado Rapids. Carrasquilla. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Sergio Busquets. Martinez on the ball. And it's with Pedro. It's Pedro making that one inside. An effective challenge.
Thank you.
Messi. Sergio Busquets. Now they've lost it. And no let up, plenty of pressure. Might work out. And based on that challenge, you wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee reaches for his pocket. And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
And time for the change now. Cross fired over. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Able to get his body in the way. Neymar. There was the chance they could get caught out on the break here. And he's made headway. Must finish. In it goes. That will grate help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Pukki. So they look as though they want to make this move count. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Rakitic. Incisive pass. The save was a good one. Who can he pick out? Well, he made the catch under pressure. Lionel Messi. Good tackle. Could cross it in here. And the ball in behind the defenders. Well, it was never really going to be of concern to the keeper, that one. Another MLS game for you to look forward to live on EA TV. It's Minnesota United up against Real Salt Lake. Carrasquilla. Rakitic. Pedro. Jordi Alba. Well, it would have taken perfect technique from that sort of range, and that was less than perfect.
Not a good decision from him. That's a waste of possession there.
A really good pass. Well, they couldn't keep it. Lionel Messi. It is to be a throw-in. And just 5 minutes remaining. Pukki. Delightful pass. Couldn't quite hang on. And he's fired it against the post. Well, credit to him for the challenge. And the throw-in conceded.
Well, had that gone in, we might have had an interesting finish in this game, but they just haven't quite been good enough.
Yes, so near indeed, but now they've got to concentrate on keeping their defensive shape. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Sloppy, Jordi Alba. Can he get one back? It's still alive. There's the final whistle. The home fans are jubilant. They are going through.
Well, as the scoreline would suggest, it was a comfortable win, but they had to play really well to get their victory. In particular, I thought their midfield really imposed themselves on the game. They'll need to continue that going into the next round.
Neymar, such a difficult man to have pinned down, as we saw in this game. Your thoughts on his performance?
Well, he was all action, wasn't he? Good on the ball, quick to close down, and a key reason why they won the game today.
Oh, denied by the post, but a good strike.
Yeah, really good strike. Hits the back.
And welcome on a rainy night. The heavens opened earlier and it just hasn't relented. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And coming up for you is live action from Major League Soccer. It's Inter Miami and they face the Colorado Rapids.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
Thanks. Good game. Good game. Hey, good game. Thanks. Good game. Good luck.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, we believe they're going to play with the same system here, but it's all about the midfield battle. Whoever wins that should control the tactics.
Thank you for attending. Have a great time at today's match.
And the match is underway. Adalberto Carrasquilla. Suarez. Matias Rojas. Carrasquilla. Aviles. Now with Rakitic. Jordi Alba. Well, on paper, this ought to be a mismatch because it's the most proficient attack in the league against the weakest front line in the league.
Well, you're right, Derek. In front of these fans, you expect them to score more goals. They've been so good going forward, but you just never know. It might not click for them today.
He's in behind. And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Oh, good-looking run. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. And it's a quality pass. And the flag raised. Offside it is. Morales with it. Well, not hard to read that pass. And the cross has promise. Just missing narrowly on the volley.
Well, it's a fantastic effort. Difficult technique, but he caught it so well. He's unfortunate.
Matias Rojas. That's a good pass. It has to be. Oh, it's in. A two-goal cushion now, and the lead fully merited.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Well, the keeper asking too much of his teammates on this occasion. Throw in to come. Nicely cut out. But I think just lost his focus for a second, and a throw-in conceded. Lewis. Perfect challenge. Jordi Alba. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Well, nicely cut out. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. All hands on deck. Is it going to be? Well, it might still work out for them. A wonderful counter-attacking football. Just unfortunate that they didn't score.
Well, had he scored, that would have been a great goal. The speed in which they changed from defence to attack was brilliant.
Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. It is to be a throw-in. Fernandez. Adalberto Carrasquilla. Suarez. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Well, it looked so promising, but it all comes to nothing. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Well, that took confidence. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Mihailovic. Chances on. Can he get one back? Corner awarded. Favouring the short one. Nicely timed tackle. Carrasquilla. Very quick thinking there. Well, they need to get tighter. But nothing comes of it. Fernandez. He's in here. And it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Cabral. Played into the centre. Can he apply the finish? Well, the post getting in the way there. No defensive resilience there. So the half-time whistle is sounded, and it's so far so good for the hosts.
Well, as we highlighted, they look like a side who will score goals every time they go forward. Their front players have been so clever with their movement. This could turn into a rout in the second half.
And the game begins. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. And Gomez with it. Now Jordi Alba. Suarez. Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Good use of advantage. Everyone wants to see officials let the play flow in that manner, but now the free kick has to be awarded. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Another MLS game for you to look forward to live on EA TV. It's Inter Miami facing Sporting Kansas City. Untidy in possession. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. What a commitment to defending. And passing it through. But not quite what was needed. I really thought they were going to open up the defence. Matias Rojas. Miles from goal. And nicely parried away. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. Still possibilities. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Mihailovic. Action from Major League Soccer to come here on EA TV. It's the Colorado Rapids up against the San Jose Earthquakes.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
Gomez. Morales. Rojas with it. Well, it could be on for him here. Chance still on. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Mihailovic. Jonathan Lewis. And a strong tackle. Incisive pass. And he's in the clear. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and the finish is so clinical. He just rolls it past the keeper. Cool as you like.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Throw-ins given. Substitution time it is here. Minutes to go in this one. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. And he's through here. Pedro. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Getting in there to take it away. He's in behind. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Well, trying to place it, but without any great success.
Well, maybe went for the wrong technique. If he'd have hit it with power, he may have got a better result. That's a poor effort, really.
Lionel Messi. Individual brilliance. Neymar. Stopped a certain goal. Who's going to get on the end of it? And the danger is still there. Jordi Alba. Now with Pedro. Jordi Alba. Adalberto Carrasquilla. Excellent passing. In position. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, here it is again. Messi's cross really invites somebody to go and attack it, but just look at the space he has. He doesn't even have to jump. Of course it's a good finish, but the marking is woeful.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Cole Bassett. Not the best challenge, free kick. Well, how can we put it? Not a free kick that's going to live long in the memory.
Well, how we can put it, it's a poor effort, poor technique, probably the wrong decision as well. That needed to go into the box.
Pedro. Feeding it through. And Neymar is in here. And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, I have to say, he never looked like missing. He hits the ball so cleanly. That's a really good finish.
Goal for Inter Miami. Number 11, Neymar.
And 3 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. And teammates around him. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. The referee blows for full time. It ends in a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, Derek, they passed it forward quickly, they played with great energy, and they scored good goals. That was a very polished performance, I have to say.
That's a good pass. It has to be. Oh, it's in! A 2-goal cushion now.